One thing I preach over and over again to my clients is the importance of pre-planning your meals. Pre-planning is what is going to make sure that you are successful in your weight loss, your maintenance, your muscle building journey. If you do not plan, you will fail. So, my family and I are headed to Legoland we are headed to Legoland next week, and so I'm going to show you what I'm doing to pre-plan my week so that I know that I'm set up for success. I'm actually not going to be tracking my macros through the week, but that doesn't matter. I want to make sure that I'm hitting my protein target every single day and that I'm not going over or under on my estimated macros through the week. So I kind of know I've been tracking macros for about 2 or 3 years now. And so I know what I need to do to hit my targets without actually writing them down or tracking them. Because we're going to be on vacation, I know that we're going to be eating out. I know that I'm going to need to be eating on the go. We're going to Legoland, so I can't bring a lot of food into the park, though I can bring some. But I kind of have to pre-plan. And so I'm going to show you what I'm doing in my planner and what I'm doing on Lego's website so that I know that I'm prepared for the week. Okay, so next I went on Lego's website, on Legoland website, and I have found the location of all the restaurants. So here are all the restaurants listed out within the park. And I went over, I know my kids pretty well, so I know which ones they're going to want to hit up. We are going to be there for, I think, 3 days. So I'm going to look at a few different options and see what I'm going to pick at each restaurant. I love the idea of going into the restaurant already knowing what you're going to order. I actually do this with pretty much any eating out opportunity that I have. We don't eat out a lot, but when we do, I like to look at the menu first, choose what I'm going to order, and then stick to that when I get there. So I know that they're going to want to do the pizza restaurant. My kids love pizza. That's kind of a new thing for them. They didn't like pizza for a long time. So I'm going to look at the menu. And the one thing I really love about this menu is not only does it tell you everything that's like all the allergens that are in the food, it also lists the macros, which is like, how convenient is that, right? I want to choose something that has high protein, and I want to choose something that isn't like too crazy high in like fat. There aren't a ton of really great options here. I'm not dieting right now, so my macros are really high. And I'm not in a surplus. I just have a high metabolism. I might do, oh, I love beets. So let's see what's in the beet salad. Okay. So super low protein. I would imagine that they have some meat they could add on top. I don't see why not. Usually restaurants will do that. I'm not a huge fan of cauliflower crust. A lot of people think that it's better or lower in calorie. It's usually not. It usually has a bunch of cheese in it, but I'm going to look at it anyways. What's on this one? Okay, so this has quite a bit of protein, but look at how much fat that has. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of fat. So basically, and I don't eat cheese. Basically with the cauliflower crust, usually to keep it together, they use cheese. So that's probably not going to be an option for me unless everyone wants me to be farting all day. So it looks like at this restaurant, it's going to be kind of difficult for me. So what I'm probably going to do is, let's see, what about this one? So still really, really high fat. And that's like half, not quite, that's like a third of my calories for the day. So that's not going to work. So when I go to this restaurant, I think the roasted beet and fennel salad sounds really delicious. So I'm going to order this. And I actually have protein packs that like the single serve protein packs, and I'm probably going to bring those with me. And so for instances like this, when we go to some place that just doesn't really have anything that's going to work for me, I'm probably going to have either, I'm going to eat with the family. I'm going to probably have a salad here, and then I'll have either like a jerky stick or something like that, and or a protein shake or something. So the next restaurant I know my kids are gonna want to go to is this one. Everything is ramen. My kids love like rice and that sort of thing. So we are going to check out this menu. And I've already kind of I've already looked at this menu a little bit, and I love this menu. This one's going to be really, really easy for me. They have rice bowls, and I'm a huge lover of rice. So I find it really filling. I love rice. I love rice pre-workouts. Like, gives me the best pump ever. Won't be working out after this particular meal, but there's this rice bowl with chicken, and I can get it without the sauce. And I'm really excited about this. Like, no dairy, so I'm obsessed with that. The calories are great, low fat, high protein. The carbs are high too, but this still fits well within my macros for a good sized lunch. So I'm really excited about this one. So this is what I plan to order whenever we go to Everything's Ramen. Okay, so the next place I want to show you, I liked the look of this restaurant, just like their logo looked like they'd have healthy options because it's green. I don't know. So I clicked on it, and I just want to show you why it's important to look at to consider looking at the menu before you get to a place like this. So there weren't a lot of options on this menu. There were some salads, but it's mostly like ice cream and treats. And so I was like, okay, well, a chicken curry. Let's just look. When I think of a chicken curry, I think of something that's going to be higher in fat, but probably lower in carbs. It's going to have a good amount of protein. And so I thought, well, I mean, maybe this would be fine. Well, no. So first off, it has dairy, which is normal. Sometimes it's made with coconut milk, so it's fine. But in this instance, no. But oh my God. What is this? So unless this is sort of family style, this is absolutely like 11 grams of protein. So I don't even know why this is considered a chicken curry. There's probably not any chicken in it. Like, how could there possibly be chicken in it and there only be 11 grams of protein? When I think chicken curry, I can't even, no. So this is why it's a really good idea to look at if it's available, to look at the menu ahead of time. And I love that they have the macros down like this. I know that it won't always be 100% accurate, but for a place like this, it's probably going to be pretty close. And so this is definitely a no-go. There really isn't a ton on this menu that will work. There are salads. There's a Caesar, a garden salad, and usually places like this will have chicken you can add to it. So, yeah, okay, so that's just going to be like greens. Not great for somebody who's hungry. So anyways, I guess what I was just going to show on this menu is even though the restaurant logo looks like it's kind of healthy, it's probably not. Let's check out the market. That one also. I think that whenever places use green logos, for some reason it tricks us into thinking that it's going to be super healthy, and obviously not. But this place actually, okay, I'm looking at this one, a turkey ciabatta sandwich. That sounds delicious. Turkey pretzel sandwich. Oh man, that sounds so good. I'm a huge fan of sandwiches. Let's look at the ciabatta. Okay, so it has cheese, but I could order it without cheese, and that would be great. So this one has 29 grams of protein, 50 carbs, and 15 fat. This is going to be a really good option for me. So if we went to this restaurant, this is probably what I would get. I know that, like, thinking ahead, because you always have to, like, since I'm doing this plan while I'm not hungry, it's easy for me to think of what I should get over what I'm going to want to get, and I know I'm going to want to get the pretzel sandwich. So I'm going to look at the menu here real quick. Okay, so this isn't bad. I'm probably going to get the pretzel because I'm a huge pretzel fan. So since the macros are about the same, I can just order it without cheese and we'll be good to go. It actually has a little bit more protein, and then it'll be lower calorie because I'm probably going to be taking off about 100 calories from cheese. So this is going to be a really great option for me. I might consider adding some extra turkey if they'll let me do that. And so yeah, that's probably what I'll order from that restaurant. Okay, so this next one I'm going to show you is actually a buffet. I do not know, this looks like it might be something that's actually inside of the hotel. I'm not really sure if it's in the park. I know that the park and the hotel are attached to each other, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Just want to be prepared. So this one I actually like. This is a buffet, and buffets can be like great, but also horrible. So I'm very good at estimating my like estimating my portion sizes. Like if you ask me what 3 ounces of chicken look like, I can probably get within like 0.2 ounces. So this is going to be easy. I love that they have a turkey. So this is like they have a carving station. So let's just see what this looks like. So this is great. Absolutely, if we go here, I will be getting some herb roasted turkey. Awesome amount of protein, a decent amount of fat. Looks like it's carb free, so that's going to be perfect for me. Let's see. Probably going to be skipping pretty much everything else. Okay, so whenever I look at these delicious roasted vegetables, it's easy to look at like a buffet full of roasted vegetables and just assume that it's going to be healthy, but I'm going to guess that this has quite a bit of fat. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, so this is great. Awesome. Okay, so I'm glad that I looked at this because I would have probably skipped roasted veggies because usually they are just drenched in grease and fat. Looks like they didn't add any fat. These are just going to be balsamic glazed roasted Brussels sprouts, just like it says. Let's check out the carrots and what they've got here. So again, this is amazing. It looks like maybe, yeah, no, that's about carrots. So this is perfect. Okay, so this is a really, really great choice. There's vegetarian lasagna. There's a bunch of sauces. I hate horseradish with a passion. Turkey gravy, maybe. Nope. Asian. Okay, this looks really delicious. There's orange chicken. The kids are going to freak out about that. So that's awesome. Oh, they even have fajita chicken. Let's check it out. Awesome. Okay, this is amazing. There are a lot of really, really great options at this restaurant. So if we do end up going here, what's this place called? The Brick something? This is going to have a ton of amazing options. I'm probably going to choose, honestly, I'm probably going to go Mexican and choose a bunch of fajita veggies and fajita chicken and go down that road. I'm very excited about this place, actually. Okay, so let's check out one more place. So this is Castle Crispy Sandwich. Usually I wouldn't go for anything with the word crispy in it because usually that means lots of deep frying and generally not what I like to go for. But let's check it out anyways. So it looks like they've got some chicken sandwiches. So let's see. Oh, Jake will love this. He's a huge burger fan and they have chicken tenders, so Levi will be happy too. And chicken sandwich for me. Let's see. So it looks like I could order this without butter to get it without dairy. Let's see what the macros are. Amazing amount of protein. Fat is fine. And carbs are fine. So if I ordered it without butter, it would work really well. So this is a really great option if we choose to go here. Yeah, that's awesome. Sweet. So like I showed you in that video, pre-planning and knowing what is on the menu at the restaurants that you choose is really important in making sure that you have a plan set in place so that when you arrive at the restaurant, you already know what you're going to order. I know that when I get there, I'm probably going to be hungry and I'm probably going to be tired. And so my decision-making fatigue is going to be through the roof and I'm not going to, it's going to be really hard for me to make the right decision in the moment. But because I've already looked at the menu and I've already made my decision here and now, and I know what I'm ordering at each restaurant, it's going to be really simple for me to walk in the door, know exactly, oh yeah, that's the thing I'm going to order, and then just ordering it and sticking with my decision. Breakfasts for me are pretty much the same every single day, whether I'm at home or traveling. So I'm going to show you what I've done to make sure that I'm prepared for the week. As you can see here, I have written out in color codes. I'm not quite done yet. I've written out what I'm having for breakfast and the first snack each day. So for breakfast, I'm doing instant oatmeal and protein powder with my favorite toppings. So because I'm going to be traveling, I want to make sure that I'm prepared with some dry ingredients. So the first thing here is doing instant oatmeal packets. I have written down oatmeal. I might do cream of wheat. It just kind of depends on what I find when I go grocery shopping this afternoon, but I have one of these packets, so I'll probably be getting some more of these. And usually I do liquid egg whites for breakfast mixed in with my cream of wheat. I've done a ton of like Instagram stories about that, but because we're traveling and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cook, I got this on Amazon. It's egg white protein. I love egg white protein. It has an incredible amino acid profile, and whey doesn't always agree with me really well. So And I was having trouble finding samples of vegan protein. So I got this egg white protein on Amazon in the single serve packets. And then I made myself just a mix of toppings. This, like I said, I'm not dieting right now. I'm just making sure that I'm prepared for the week. This has granola. It has a few chocolate chips in there. And it has some PB2. So this is what I like to put on top of my breakfasts. So I'll make the instant oatmeal. I might even get those cute little instant oatmeal cups. That's kind of like, yeah, that would be awesome. That way I didn't have to worry about bowls. And then once that's cooked, I'll add in the egg whites, probably add a little bit more water, and then top it with this. And I also have on my list, I want to go to the grocery store and get some frozen blueberries and some bananas just for a nice topping to make it extra delicious. So then for snacks, this is something I'm going to carry with me so that in case I get hungry, I have something to go to. I want to make sure that I'm not overly hungry when I go to any restaurant. So I have here, I'm going to get some turkey jerky, and then I'm going to carry that with me in my check bag. And then when we land, I'm assuming we're going to just order groceries like through the Safeway app or something. And so I'm going to get carrots, apples, and then I'm also going to get some hard-boiled eggs. So that's what I have planned for breakfast and what I have planned for snacks so far. So meal pre-planning isn't something I do just for myself. I'm actually doing this for my kids too. Their meals are going to look quite a bit different than mine, but especially on the days that we are going to be traveling, I want to make sure that I have plenty of good, healthy snacks for them on the go. I know that whenever you're in the airport, it's easy to just go grab a box of candy and give that to your kids, or, there's just not a lot of healthy options that, in the airport or on the go. So I have made 3 little bags full of snacks that I think the kids are gonna love, and there's a mix of like sweet stuff as well as healthy stuff, and all of it's really kid friendly and easy to travel with. So I'll show you what I have. I found some pepperoni sticks. My kids love this, so they're gonna flip over that. Also at the dollar store, I don't know if your dollar store has it, but mine does. It is these apple slices, these dried apple slices. I love these. They're freeze dried and they're so delicious. I've noticed I have to check the label though. This one, some of them have sugar. This one just is pure apples. So if you look at the label, it's literally just apples. So this is the one that I chose for the kids. So we've got ones that have apples, and then I also chose some that are freeze dried strawberries and bananas. And again, they're just, the only ingredient is strawberries and bananas. So I picked these up at the dollar store, now $1.25 store, but whatever. Still a really good deal, especially compared to the like Mott's brand or something. They're just way less expensive. I also grabbed some nuts for some good healthy fats. We got some more protein sticks, and then I got some just delicious carby snacks that I know that they're going to love. Just those little breakfast biscuits, they're really good. And then some peanut butter crackers. So like I said, a mix of like healthy stuff, some protein options, and then some good, healthy, easy to pack fruits. So I went to Walmart today and I wanted to show you some of the things that I got. First off, I was able to find these nice little containers of oatmeal. So that way, whenever I'm traveling, I don't have to worry about trying to find a bowl, just a spoon, I guess. And then I like turkey jerky. So I was able to find a bunch of turkey. And this one has really low fat, decent carbs, and 10 grams of protein per serving. So I'm going to be having these for most of the snacks during the trip, just because they are shelf stable and I can kind of eat it on the go. And then I was going to show you here my little travel hacks here. I've had this for a while. I love this. This is called a Hot Logic. It plugs into the wall. And so if I have like my meal prep containers, which I do plan on possibly getting a meal prep service and just having those handy, just like a few meals of that. And I like it because I can just plug this in, put the meal prep container in here, and then just close the lid. And then like 30 minutes later, it'll be nice and warm and ready to eat. So this one I love having handy. I wish it had like a car adapter, but it doesn't. That would be nice, but that's okay. I really love this thing. It's great if your hotel doesn't have a microwave or something like that. So really excited about this. And then second thing I got is this handy little thing. This one is called My Mini, and it is just a little mini stove. So it has like a little electric skillet bottom, and then a little pan here. So I thought this would make a really great, like I would be able to make some like cute little delicious omelets in this for breakfast or maybe a late night snack. Just super easy, plug it in, good to go. I wanted to give you just a quick rundown on how packing is going. So I have a huge suitcase. I love this suitcase because it has two sides. I can put clothes on this side, and then I can put like makeup stuff. I'm gonna put my meal prep over there, and then that sort of thing is gonna go on the other side. So just to keep everything clean and organized, I have a little cooler that's gonna be really helpful whenever we get to Legoland, or whenever we get to San Diego. I can just pull this out and just kind of reuse it all week. I have all of my meal prep things in here. I got these cute little rice packets. These are like a 7-grain melody. I really like these. They're just really simple and easy to tote around. I have already done a little bit of meal prep that I'm gonna take with me. I'm actually, it's like a chicken and black bean bowl that sometimes I make into a burrito, or I will put with rice that I'm in a bind. And my plan is actually to freeze that, and then I'm gonna do like a double layer insulation thing, and I'm actually gonna check all of that. So I'm gonna have just a few meal prep containers that have a good source of protein in it, because while I like beef jerky, I would rather have something a little bit more substantial. So I have some cooked ground chicken that's mixed with some veggies and some black beans. So I'll have that frozen and ready to go, so that when we arrive in San Diego, I already have some meals prepped, so I don't need to worry about that. Don't know if I'm gonna end up using that same day, but I like to be prepared. So that's what I've done. So I'm gonna just zip this up. I'm bringing a couple extra meal prep containers, and I'm just gonna get everything packed up, ready to go, and yeah, that's it. All right, so we're just about packed. Carry-ons here. Each of the boys have their little snack pack inside. I have a snack pack inside too, with my dry ingredients, just a little bit to go. And then my backpack here actually has insulation in the front. So I don't know how dirty this is. So my meal prep containers are here for the day that we travel. Those are gonna be good to go. I'll bring an ice pack and pack those in here, and that's it. And then we're gonna hit the road and go to Legoland. All right, that's a wrap. So I just showed you guys that I have my meals prepped. They're currently in the freezer, and they are ready to go. Just first thing in the morning, whenever we are ready to hit the road, I'm gonna just grab those, stick them in my lunch pail, or stick them in my backpack, and we're gonna be like completely ready to go. Those meals are just gonna get me until we arrive in San Diego, and then I'm gonna hit like probably the Safeway or the Safeway app and just have groceries delivered, and we will be completely set for the rest of the week. I already have a shopping list. I'm prepped for whenever we go out to eat when we're at Legoland, with regards to choosing the right restaurants. So just to reiterate, planning is so key whenever you are traveling and trying to stay on track with your diet. And it is totally doable. You can do it without too much of a fuss. And I hope that this video was helpful. Thanks.